In today's video, we will be covering Advantage Shopping Plus campaigns. Now, you might be wondering what those are. Basically, let me tell you. These are campaigns ran fully by the Facebook algorithm based on your account history. I had the chance to be invited to the Meta Summit of Facebook this year, and basically their main focus is AI. AI tools, AI script, AI everything. And if you are running ads in 2024, you might have noticed there's a lot of new features such as AI scripts, Advantage shopping campaigns, Advantage audiences, and the list goes on. So basically, this campaign is an all done for you kind of campaign. By the end of this video, you will know when to use these campaigns and how to use them. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sarkis. I've been in the e-com game for a few years now and have spent thousands of dollars on Facebook. So as I was saying, Advantage shopping campaigns are ideal for the ones that have been running ads for a while. Your pixel needs to be seasoned enough for your campaign to run effectively and generate good results. So basically, you need some history on your ad account. I would suggest to have at least 100 purchases overall. It doesn't matter the amount of time you had that in, it just matters that you reached the number 100. So Facebook has a pretty decent idea on who your audience is. Now that you have a decent idea of what Advantage shopping campaigns are, how do we set this up? Well, let me go ahead and share my screen. So as you can see over here in one of my clients' ad accounts, we have reached 377 purchases in total, 205 in a specific campaign, and almost 100 in another one. So what does this tell me? This tells me that we're in the perfect position to enter and scale with Advantage shopping campaigns. I even think we're a bit late in this ad account. So what I want to do is set this up ASAP. So all we have to do to set up this campaign is click on create, and then it will ask me what kind of campaign objective do I have. Obviously, since we're in e-commerce, we're going to go for sales, because if you put engagement for the Facebook algorithm or you put any other, that's exactly what you're gonna get. So what we want at the end of the day is conversions and is to get some sales. So I'm gonna press sales and press on continue, and then it will ask me, do I want an Advantage Plus shopping campaign, which is pretty new and it's suggested by Facebook. As I said, they are pushing these AI tools that they are integrating with their platform this year, or a manual sales campaign. Obviously, we will go for Advantage shopping campaign. Now, usually I would suggest manual sales campaign if you are starting out, and then once you reach that 100 to 300 purchases, that's when you should start setting this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. I'm going to press on continue. Now, before we set this up, I also want you guys to know that this campaign has prospecting and retargeting all in one, which is pretty amazing. So basically, what Facebook does is, based on the way they're targeting people, they will find new people that are interested in your product and buy it, but also retarget the ones that have not. So we basically do nothing. It's one of the easiest campaigns to set up and let the algorithm do all the work for you, right? Now, there are certain things that you can change. So for example, first and foremost, of course, name this the way you want. I usually like to say the product, so product, and then Advantage Plus shopping campaign, and there we go. I think that's enough. And then over here we'll ask you what is the campaign budget. I personally like to start off at 20. You can start off a bit higher, but 20 is the bare minimum to start this campaign, $20 to $30, and that should be good to go. You can see over here they have added this reporting section right here, which basically you tell Facebook, okay, who is your engaged audience? That means who engaged with your Facebook page, your Instagram account, and so on, and who are your existing customers. All of these are done in your audience section, which is right here. So you go to audiences and make sure you create those. So let's do an example real quick. So the existing customers are already defined it, but I did not define the engaged audience. Let me go ahead and do that right now. So all I had to do is click on manage in advertising settings, and then it will take me to this right here, which is audience segments. So as you can see over here, I have already done the existing customers, which is purchase 180 days. However, I did not do engaged audience. So this is a perfect example to go through together. Engaged audience is basically all the people that interacted with your business but did not make a purchase. So that can be add to cart, it can be initiate checkout, it can even be website visitors. So I can click over here and go for the ones that I already did. So website visitors, I can add initiate checkout, and I can add add to cart. This is perfect. Now, if you do not have these custom audiences, all you have to do is click on create a custom audience, go to website, press next, and then make sure you select the right pixel, go to the one you want, so all website visitors, or if you want to add to cart or initiate checkout, right, you would just have to select these and say what kind of days, how many days do you want this audience to be a part of. So let's say if the person added to cart in these 30 days, then that person will be part of that custom audience. And then over here, you would just put the audience name. So I would just use something simple. So add to cart 30 days and go ahead, press on create audience. So everything seems pretty good to go. We have engaged audience, we have existing customers, URL parameters. To be honest, myself, I put it in the ad directly, so I don't want to like confuse it too much. I don't want to double do it. So I will just leave this blank. But if you did not do it, I would highly suggest you do put URL parameters in your ads, because you will be able to track the purchases way better. So I'm gonna go ahead, press on confirm, and we should be good to go. Perfect. Audience segments updated. So let's go back to our campaign. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. The good thing about Facebook is that everything is saved automatically. So this is pretty nice. All right, perfect. Everything is nice and defined. So I'm just going to go ahead and press on next. Now over here, pretty simple. All I have to do is say, where do I want to drive sales? Obviously, I want it to be the website. I have to select the pixel, which is automatically selected. So make sure it's selected. Conversion event, of course, we want purchase. Attribution settings, I just like to leave it as is. And then budget and schedule. Schedule it for the next day at 12 a.m. So we'll go ahead and put that in. The rest is pretty good to go. You can put some controls. So you can say, okay, listen, Facebook, I know I'm giving you all of the control, but I want this to show in the top 5 countries. So United Kingdom, United States. The reason we call these top 5 countries is because they're English speaking and they are very active in the, buying online shopping and so on. So United Kingdom, United States, Australia, perfect, and Canada. One more, New Zealand. Perfect. Now the next thing you can control is the minimum age. However, it just goes up to 25. For some reason over here, we don't have too much control. It's better to leave it pretty broad. You can put like 21 and above, but this is your control. So this is really what Facebook will follow no matter what. You can also change up the language. I like to leave it as is. But then over here in your suggestions, which is different than control, is we can suggest Facebook, hey Facebook, I actually think that my audience is actually 30 and above. It's not necessarily 21 and above. So try to go for that. They will take our suggestions into consideration. However, the controls is really where they are very specific with. So of course, the suggestions, they will take these into consideration, but still will rely on their algorithm mathematics to find who our audience is. All genders. So for the genders for this product, I know that it's men only. So we'll go ahead and put men, but it is still a suggestion. So Facebook might experiment with that. You can also play with interest with detailed targeting, but I would not recommend it. Just leave it broad, let Facebook do its thing, because that's what the whole campaign is about. Now placements, I also like to leave it as automatic so Facebook can A/B test that internally and I do not have to worry about it. Now the beauty of importing ads is it's super easy to do with just one click of a button. Facebook will literally show you all of the ads that are performing in your account right now, and all you have to do is press on this import and it will literally add it to your Advantage Plus shopping campaign. And the amazing thing is it will keep all the engagements. So let's say you have 300 likes on that ad, it will take that into this campaign as well. For this kind of campaign, I would highly suggest you to use at least 4 ads, import at least 4 ads, and have a variety of winners in there. This campaign is not to test. This campaign is to scale. So make sure you have winning ads in this kind of campaign. So I will go ahead and import 4. You have this one, this one. Also, side note, since I promised you guys I'll show you what a URL parameter is, basically over here, put in your product page, right? So let's say example.com/product page. this is your product page link, go ahead, click on that build a URL parameter. And all we have to do over here in campaign medium, we will link it to the ad set name. So if you write in ad, it will pop up. So just select the code right here. The campaign name, I will select it right here. And the campaign content, I will go for ad name. So ad set name for campaign medium, campaign name is campaign name, and campaign content is ad name. Now you might be wondering, what in the world is this? It looks more complicated than it is. It's basically just code added to your link, to your product page link, and you can track things way better and be more accurate about where purchases come from in the Shopify dashboard. All right, so back to the video. Now that we have our Advantage Shopping Plus campaign set up, all we have to do is publish it and wait for the results to come in. Now, there are two case scenarios with this kind of campaign. If it's not working out, it's not your interest, it's not your targeting, it's actually the ad. So you've probably heard this time and time again, Facebook is becoming more and more focused on the ads and the creatives rather than anything else, and is simplifying the account structure. And this campaign is a very big proof of that. So if you don't have a successful Advantage Shopping campaign and it's not getting you the desired results, then you need to play around with the creatives and put in different creatives. Now on the positive side, if this campaign is working pretty well, you can scale up pretty aggressively. So you can go from 20 to 100, then 200, then 300, and so on, and still get the same results, which is pretty amazing. So if this campaign works, really ride the wave, really scale up aggressively. Don't be afraid with doing that, because I've seen really good results, especially if it starts picking up and I understood exactly who your target audience is. Feel free to put in some budget in there and scale it to the moon. You can also duplicate this campaign if you don't want to put it all in one campaign. I understand that. You can duplicate it and also separate the budget, let's say 500 in one and 500 in another. And there you go. These are Advantage Shopping Plus campaigns. If you guys have any doubts or questions, make sure to comment down below and I will get you answered as soon as possible. So conclusion of this video, make sure to use these campaigns if you are scaling up, you want to put more money to get more traffic to your website, and you have enough account history. If you guys like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up below and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you all next week.